So we see where the two doesn't mix. Now, in essence of the scientific or psychological mind frame of it would be what? If it was you, what would you do? We don't even have to say or use you in a for instance of being a president or an elected official in the schematical game. We could just simply say around your house. Now, if you have a house, you know what I'm saying, and everybody in your house, you know what I'm saying, is told that they will have to do a certain procedure, you know what I'm saying, to be safe, you know what I'm saying, from this, that, and the third, but everybody else that visiting your house or maybe come to your house don't have to show no proof of that to you or any measures, only you. We're just using a house as a for instance because we're just using a more smaller example, which we know certain intricals wouldn't be so and the other people would have to so on. But we're just saying, let's say hypothetically that's the way it is. Would you respect that? Would you want that to happen? Would you want the people to come to your place and everything, or your country or whatever? You know what I'm saying? You don't know whether they're sick, whether they're not, whether they have a virus, whether this and they're not, whether they're coming through that border uncontrollably, bringing in biological weapons of that stuff, or whatever they may be doing in the flotation of the trickery in the rotation. Now, at the same time, we're looking at Ukraine and what's going on over there. And we're hearing a bunch of garbage. So they're back to the same old tricks that they've always been doing. So where's the people going to step up and look through all of this? Must be an awful lot of people involved in some rules. See, that's all I can say. Don't let the TV and the media and social media, you know what I'm saying, and the spider outside, the spy spider, I'm kidding, you know what I'm saying, and all kinds of stupid idiot sway your mind. You know what I'm saying? We can't say every single thing to you or go through every single integral in detail. You should be able to pick up as a for instance and read between the lines. My question would be, I'm not talking about the teenagers necessarily. I'm not talking about the younger children necessarily, the young ladies, young women necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Or people who may not have, a great understanding of consciousness of the way they think in this form. Because mental illness comes in many ways, not just one way. You know what I'm saying? But we are not talking about that. We're talking about the downright honest, straight up, overstanding people that know what's going on and is on it. We know that. So it's time for those in the next level who are not there yet to start to educate themselves and educate themselves and pass it on to the next generation or your friends and family and so on. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that all the rest of y'all outside most of the conscious people who's on top of this, we're the only one, and you don't see no wrong. I don't care what side of the aisle you're talking. If they have that much power, and you elect them into that spot, and they can pull off some crazy ass wicked shit that cost many lives and was not able to be nipped in the bud before it got to that point, that means that we're not on the job. we're not watching the helm very well off because this has been going on a long time. And that's not the only thing. There are many other political, you know what I'm saying, and naturally unhumanitarian. They're not humanitarians in any shape or form. You know what I'm saying? The greed that caused bloodshed across the land. You know what I'm saying? In order to take away, you know what I'm saying? Raid, rob, and steal, murder, pedophilia, and all type of rape and slavish shit. And you call that a party? They have even shamed the Republican Party as well. But at least in these times, we see the Republicans are firing up. We don't know how the balance really go in the mind frame and the psychology and the game in which everybody plays. But at least we see that on the show. You see. But we know full well that the other party is a cult and have been and always was. I could even show you going back many years. But I don't have time right now. You can get over to the General Sorrow Sultan City, General, and let him educate your mind on his Patreon account. You know what I'm saying? His college Patreon account. You join the college and you get your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You join the college and you get that knowledge. And that from understanding to overstanding. You see, many people have a lot of understanding, but they don't have the overstanding. You see what I mean? You know, like my man Knowledge was trying to show me, and I understand knowledge. You know, a lot of people talk about faith. So what good would that do? Faith is limbo. What do you mean faith? Faith in what? The only thing you would talk about is just get to doing, understanding, and moving forward in itself. Now, when we look at, they're saying Donald Trump anonymous warning to the U.S. Jews, Jews spark horror, full on Nazi. And this is coming in by Khalida Ra Iman or whatever on 9/1, 9/18/2023 at 7:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? In the South. Now we see here with, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to say that, hold on a minute, people, trying to say that Trump, I guess, made some kind of comment on the situation of himself. So we have to see what that's about. You know what I'm saying? We got to see what that's about. So from what we're seeing here, it says a Trump anonymous warning to U.S. Jews spark horror full on Nazi. Now we're seeing here where the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what he said. Um, I don't see what he's saying. I hate when he does stupid shit. I'm not even time for that. That's out of here. Hold on, people. We're gonna check it out. You know what I'm saying? Let the other this dumb shit. But wait a minute, we might have something here. This may be the music one again, but from what we see here, let's see what we got. You know what I'm saying? Still the same singing shit. You know what I mean? But from what we see in here, it says that the President Donald J. Trump, you know what I'm saying? President Trump sparked backlash after blaming liberal Jews for voting to destroy America and Israel while wishing them a happy new year. You know what I'm saying? Just a quick reminder for liberal Jews who voted to destroy America and Israel because you believe false narratives. Trump posts onto social media Sunday during the Rosh Hashanah or whatever, I don't know, the Jewish, you know what I'm saying, the Jewish New Year, and and the start of the faith and holy day. That's their business, not mine. That's their religion, not mine. You know what I'm saying? Whether they got it or wherever they got it from. Because it came from Africans. It's still not mine because they're using it. So whatever religion a person is, you know what I'm saying, I have nothing to do with that. That's your personal business. And I wish people would understand that, and those who are in there with that should understand that themselves. Because you know for well, there's a lot that is not looking right on both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? But let's hope you learn from your mistakes and make better choices moving forward. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? But we see Trump, who is the leading race for the Republican presidential nomination while facing 91 91 fake ass bullshit charges across four indictments for bullshit indictments, have previously said American Jews, you know what I'm saying, are un, unappreciative of his record on Israel. The former, I mean, or your former, excuse me, the President of the United States, you know what I'm saying, the President of the United States has been accused of trafficking anti Semitism tropes over the year. You know what I'm saying? From what we see, Newsweek has, you know what I'm saying, contact Trump spokesman for comments via email. Okay. Well, I can kind of understand what he's saying in more ways than one, and I'm not going to get into that subject at all. You know what I'm saying? At all. And Trump has the right to say what he said. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking to everyone, but then again, he was. And from what we see with Israel and what is going on over there with the Palestinians, we know full well that you're an invader of the land. You're an invader of the land. There's no sense of telling people anymore or lying as if it's an original place. It's in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? It's in Egypt. And it's sitting in a strategic position of controlling that region. You know what I'm saying? And there was a sparkmatic over the creation of you putting it there. You know what I'm saying? In the 3 day old war. Look that up. The number 3 day old war with Israel, Egypt, I think Iraq, and so forth on. You know what I'm saying? That was put there. Now the Palestinians might have been invaders, but they were there before them as well. So we see a complete invasion in many terms and forms, you know what I'm saying, that should not be. Many people lost their lives in that war. And many people are still losing their lives over the fact that it's there and they are invading and pushing the will onto the surrounding people and also pushing the Africans out of their very own land called Egypt that is occupied by everyone else except Africans and their descendants who built it. So they have come in and claimed something that don't belong to them, and then tried to claim and rearrange the statues, the pictures of black people, the Torah, and all types of shit on the walls, and even painting sculptures and making sculptures of Caucasian Egyptians, which is not true. So this is leading to the mindset that people have got to do more research in the game. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it's gonna be. You gotta do more research in the game. You can't just say this and say that and have no acknowledgement as to what's going on. But we see over 60 House Demon Democrats blast Creek Joe Biden over the bungling, bungled rollout of major energy saving program. You know what I'm saying? And we see, yeah. And then she say, what saving program? He ain't interested in saving no program other than having fueled these different conflicted shit and got away with running around telling everybody about open border policy and bringing harem on our cities. You know what I'm saying? In its fullness. That's what we see. You know what I mean? That's what we see. You know? So we've got to stay alert on these type of matters. It's very important that we do. We see the White House announce prisoners exchange with Iran. You see what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Yes, prisoner exchange with Iran. You know what I'm saying? So they've been doing a whole lot of that under the guise of you saying this and saying that. You know what I'm saying? But we see bursting with migrants. Fox, Fox Griff Jennings posts video of uh, Pharaoh, what? Pyromix train heading to the U.S. border, clearly not heeding the message not to come. You know, say, oh, they ain't gonna heed no message not to come because Joe Biden was preaching open border policy on the whole fucking campaign and probably even before. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. Dumping the whole country into our country. Look at this. You should see this. Oh my goodness. Look at all these people. You know? This is the affiliation of our government in bed. Look at trade. Look at it. You see that? Millions of people coming to ride in the tree. Look at the tree. Shipping them in, coming heading to the Mexican, heading to the border. Heading to the border. You see it? You see it? Heading to that border. Look at that tree. Heading to the border. You see? Heading to the border. Look at that tree. You see? People gotta wake up. People gotta wake up. You know what I'm saying? People gotta wake up. In more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? This is coming in by Philip Nito or whatever, 23 hours ago, coming off the media. 23 hours ago, he still standing check. You know what I'm saying? But we, they get the message not to come. But we see Fox News correspondent Jenkins, I think, on Sunday shared a video of a train he described as a bursting with migrants who are heading to the U.S.-Mexican border. Jenkins shared the clip with social media. You know what I'm saying? He shared the clip with social media. You know what I mean? He shared with social media posts saying the footage was captured by Fox News sources and describing it as a showing my as described it as showing migrants not heeding the administration warning because the administration warning is a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. according to Fox News, the people, you know what I'm saying, on the train is coming from, what the fuck it is? Zacatecas, Zaquitas, or something like that, Mexico, and are cheering en route to the U.S. I just showed you all those people. You know what I'm saying? So they're shipping them by the box load of trains. You know what I'm saying? No wonder they're getting here so fast. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so on. And then you talking about Joe Biden saying, don't come. For real.